I keep hitting the stop button when I meant to hit the pause button. But now we're going to go to page 79. And we have these 4 problems that we're going to tackle first. And we can break them apart like we've done this entire week. So I think that this can be really easy. And I think my friends have hopefully have done a good job of teaching you how to kind of break these apart. The very first one is 26 plus 10. Let's break apart 26. There's a 2 in the 10 spot. 2 tens is 20. There's a 6 in the 1 spot. 6 ones equals 6. For 10, there's a 1 in the 10 spot. So 1 10 equals 10. And then there's a 0. 20 plus 10 is 30 plus 6. 30 and 6 is 36. So 26 plus 10 is 36. The next one, 37 plus 30. Let's break apart 37 and 30. I want my friends to do that. Pause. Welcome back. Let's see, did my friends do what I did? 37 is 30 and 7. There's 3 in the 10 spot, so 3 tenths is 30. There's a 7 in the 1 spot, so there's 7. Then 30 is 30 and 0. 30 and 30 is 60. 60 plus how many ones are? There's 7. 60 plus 7, or 60 and 7, is 67. So 37 plus 30 is 67. The next problem is 60 plus 18. I'm going to want my friends to break apart both 60 and 18, and then we'll solve it from there. Pause. All right, welcome back, friends. 60 is 60 and 0. I know that it's 60 because I see that there's a 6 in the 10 spot. 6 tens equals 60. I know that also 0 is how many ones are because there's a 0 in the 1 spot. 18. Did you put 10 and 8 to break apart 18 if you did? Excellent. You're correct because there is a 1 in the 10 spot and an 8 in the 1 spot. There's a 1 in the 10 spot and an 8 in the 1 spot. Then we're going to add the tens together, 60 and 10. 60 and 10. If you're having a tough time doing it up in your head, there's many ways. You can use your fingers. 6 tens, and then add 1 more. Now you have 7 tens. Or if that's too tough for you, you can draw it out with place value blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 tens plus 1 10. And you can count them, and you have 7. 7 tens, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. 70 plus that 1's, which is just 8. 70 plus 8 is 78. So 60 plus 18 is 78. The last problem from this group is 40 plus 29. This is where I'm going to want my friends to solve it on your own. If you've already done it, you can always double check. I like when friends double check. So friends, solve 40 plus 29. Welcome back. 40 plus 29. I'm going to go over it, and hopefully you got it correct, and I've got it correct. So 40, there's a 4 in the 10 spot. 4 tens is 40. There's a 0 in the 1 spot, so that's a 0. Then 29. There's a 2 in the 10 spot, so that's 20. And there's a 9 in the 1 spot, so that's 9. Breaking apart 29 is 20 and 9. I'm now going to add the tens together. 40 and 20. 40 and 20 equals 60. Then I add the ones that are left over, which is 9. 60 plus 9 equals 69. We're now going to tackle the last part of page 79. Back. So the last part on page 79 is a little confusing when you look at it and it hasn't been explained. I know when I first started looking at this, I was a little confused. I'm going to go through the first 2 so that you can get a better understanding of what the problems are asking. 20 plus 80 equals blank plus 2 equals blank? I don't understand that. That's really confusing. What? This 2 right here, it's not there for any random reason. That's how many ones there are. This blank right here in front of the 2 is going to be where you put how many 10s there are. The second blank is the answer. Well, that's a lot of things to do. Why do they do that? Because we want to make sure that you know how many 10s and how many 1s are, and then you have to back the answer as well. It's a different way to solve an equation, and I know my friends are going to be understanding just like I am. So let's do this right here. So they've already taken care of the 1s. We got to figure out how many 10s there are. Well, there's 80. That's 80. And I know that they've already taken apart the 2 from 10. Oh my goodness, it's 10 and 2. So 10 plus 80. 8. I know if I do 8 plus 1, that's 9. It's going to equal 90. So I'm going to put a 90 right here. 90 plus 2 equals 92. 90 and 2 is 92. The next one, the one that's right over it, 46 plus 40 equals blank plus 6. That's how many 1s there are. That's why it's a 6. I can find out how many 10s there are. Then I can find the answer for the second blank. All right, 46. Well, that's going to be 40 and 6. Now 40 will be just 40 and 0. 4 10s plus 4 10s. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. 80 plus 6. So I'm going to put an 80 right there. 46 plus 40 equals 80 plus 6. 80 plus 6. Oh, it's 80 and 6. 86. All right, this next one. Now, 50 plus 35 equals blank plus blank equals blank. We know that when we do 50 plus 35, this first blank, how many 10s there are, plus that second blank is how many 1s there are. The blank at the bottom is our answer, our sum. We say sum because that's a fancy math word when we're finding the answer for an addition problem. $50 has how many 10s in it? I want you to write it down. 50 has 5 10s. 5 10s is 50. 35. How many 10s? 35 has 3 10s. 3 10s equals 30. And there are 5 1s in 35. So 50 plus 30. 5 plus 30, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 80. We put that in that first blank right here. 80 plus those 1s. There's 5 1s. So 80 plus 5 equals 85. The next one I'm going to want you to do on your own. If you've already done it, double check it. 20 plus 71. You may begin pause. I kind of solved it all while you guys were doing yours as well. Here I go, and 20 plus 71 is 90 plus 1. There are 2 10s in 20, and then there are 7 10s in 71. So we have the 7 10s from 70, and 2 more, that's 90. Then we add the 1, which is how many 1s there are. 90 plus 1, 90 and 1 equals 91. So 20 plus 71 equals 90 plus 1 equals 91. Well, my friends, we have finished all the workbook problems for today's lesson. Continue to work on iStation. Have a good rest of the day. Enjoy yourself. Let's do a count 5 challenge. I'm challenging everyone to do this challenge. Count 5.